Hello, everyone. We're gonna try to end it tonight if we can. So let's hope we can get it done tonight. Probably won't be easy.
I has returned.
Hi, and I'm starting it. Not the dungeon yet, but
Oh,
the
do you need
quest.
my help?
If you want to do it, but I'm doing the quest line first to get to the dungeon.
I need to check how temporary how data.
Dark Lord has done it.
Uh, let's check for you real quick. Within the Okay, so we'll travel is free now.
Might have a been display.
So where are you, Bloom?
I'm heading towards the Imperial outpost now.
Now, which server are you on?
Give me a second.
Huh?
Give me a second. Let me read the rest of this. Then I can tell you really easily.
If you just say the world name, that's enough. That should be in the right top corner.
Crystal.
Crystal.
I'm in Crystal. And Braherdum, I can't say it.
That's fine. Okay, that doesn't work. Brynhilder.
Yeah, Brynhilder.
Do I need to own Endwalker? Maybe that's why it's not working. I need to get Endwalker then.
I don't have Endwalker either.
No, but that function is apparently only if you own Endwalker. I need to get Endwalker anyway, so I might as well buy it now. Wait, I can just go via Mog Station. What am I doing?
The Mog Station is very confusing at times.
No shit. Oh, that's how you get it. Did I get the home blood? No, thank you.
Okay, now I'm at the dungeon apparently. Cape Westwind is the thing I'm doing.
That's a boss fight.
2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Is this a raid?
Yes. It's a very short one, don't worry. It's just a boss fight. It's literally just a raid boss. It's not one, and it's the easiest one in the game. Next to Ifrit. PayPal. The one. Thank you.
Oh, he's easy.
Those are very easy.
Do you see Gobez in this game?
Who?
Gobez.
Not yet, as far as I know.
Kinda weird. You'd think he'd be in this game for how popular he was in 4. I'm on the quest, a hero in need.
That's the semi-final one.
Also, apparently a lot of people have been getting that particular raid every time they do roulette. One guy said, I did it 4 times today already.
Yeah, go like this. Let's wait. Done, done, done.
Mm.
Don't play the music. I do have to download something. Wow. I'll be downloading an update patch before I can log in.
It's a big patch.
Yeah. Well. Well. Well.
Mm. Mm.
Oh!
What's up?
Watching a video.
So I got a question. You know those factions you joined, those three? When you
It's what?
get that Magitech armor, is it always the flame?
Oh, you join the Flames. Doesn't matter which faction you join because they don't. Because all they pretty much there's small differences. That's it. There's nothing big about them.
They just get a different symbol on their armor, right?
Mostly, yeah. There's some small differences, but you could just if certain stores have certain items that are only for certain stores. But then we have what you want to do, and this is what you want to do. It's just what you want to do. If you get to level 50 and beat the final boss, the end game store opens, which is the Alagan Tome store. You don't have any Alagan Tomes yet because you don't get them till you beat the main story of Realm Reborn. But when you start collecting them, you can trade them in for special items, and each expansion has one of those stores.
By the way, your mic is clicking.
It is. How about now?
It's a lot better. It was having those little. It was having those little clicks.
Weird. But yeah. Yee.
I'm already level 51. I like this guy. Yeah! I will break those garlands. Now I'm very hungry, he yells. I'm on the level 50 quest. Rock the Crash Drum, or whatever it's called.
That's the final mission.
Is that
Oh,
the
I know.
one?
Rack the Castrum is a semi-final. It's a semi-final dungeon.
Is that the one that's gonna take an hour?
No, that one takes half an hour. Yeah. So it's the quest that comes afterwards that's the hour one. So this is the semi-final dungeon. This is the penultimate dungeon. And this is also where people will start rushing the game. So if you will get a party pretty fast, but you have to rush it.
I don't mind doing that.
So that's to say that you're newbie and that you will follow the other tank.
What do they say? Don't watch the story.
Well, you kind of have to watch the story. You can't skip cutscenes.
Oh, I hope they add that back soon, because I know I'm gonna want to level other characters.
Well, luckily you don't have to do these dungeons to level up the characters.
Before I start this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I know it's probably you said it takes 30 minutes.
I knew it!
I'm back. What's up?
Nah. Just watching a video on Elden Ring. He's like, the moment I take my healing arrow, he will... Wait. Starts drinking, gets attack. Rage attack. I knew it!
Now the books thing is unlocked.
Yeah. Is that tiny little baby?
This one sure takes a while to pop.
Yeah.
Hmm. Is Godfather 2 considered the best Godfather movie?
Yep.
How come? Because the first one wasn't that good?
First one was pretty good, but two just so it was miles better. And the third one tried to conclude the story, but people aren't satisfied with how it goes.
So there's a fourth one, right?
No, it's free. It's called the Godfather trilogy, not the Godfather quadruplogy or anthology. It's
If they ever redo them, they'd have to do them with respect for the other ones.
uh-huh. Finally, I can log in. No, let's see. Okay.
Sorry if it's taking so long, everyone.
Hmm?
Well, this is taking a while.
Hmm. Bitcoin.
There we go.
Oh, I can't. Okay, so I can't join your data center yet. That's
How
not
come?
till April.
Ah. I see what you mean by constant cutscenes. Wow, Square Enix, you kinda failed here. Doing mini cutscenes.
Yeah.
Sorry if you hear that. My dog is enjoying barking. This place is fun, but wow, it's insane. We're already halfway done with this. This Dark Knight tank is insane.
What?
We have a
Yeah,
Dark
they're
Knight
really-
tank.
Yeah, they tend to be. As I said, these are people that have to that play this shit for duty roulette every day, so they've seen this like hundreds of times, so they are just speedrunning it.
I don't mind it. It makes it easier.
Yeah. At least you see the
Ooh.
Dark Knight in action.
Yeah, I want to unlock it now.
Oh god.
Mm. Oh, we fight Livia now, don't we?
Yeah.
Her fight's hard, I take it.
No, pretty much it's two phases. The first phase is literally how would I explain the first phase? The first phase is just keep the minions off the cannons and let the cannons be low over time and wait and just wait it out. You can't do anything. You can't hit her. You have to, and anytime the cannon is shot, she will attack the person who loaded the cannon. So just kill the minions that come in.
Yeah, the other thing told me just get what she can't get.
Yeah.
And I pull him to her. Now we're on a Levi fight. And I love her Magitech armor. I love the white. And the gold trim.
Okay. Right.
And we're on the final fight already. You told me this would take 30 minutes. At least it didn't feel like 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
That's the quickest 30 minutes I ever did. That really was 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's about 30 minutes if sometimes it depends. I said that's probably the maximum. But the tutorial is long.
I don't mind. It's actually, the story's this good at the end, I don't mind.
Yeah, the story's really good, isn't it now?
Not so dull.
Yeah, I'll be honest, the first hours are kind of a slog because of how much filler story is in there. But trust me, the next expansion will make the story much, much better. And the post game has a really good story. Literally, you will not see anything coming for a while.
I really do like Livia's armor and her guns and how that works. Is she dead already? And she's dead for good.
Business quest. Whoops.
Oh, I get my Magitech armor from this raid.
Yeah.
Ultimate weapon.
Yeah, that's it. That's the final one. That's the Praetorium. The Praetorium is the final dungeon. This is the final dungeon.
Well, to people watching the stream, we finally made it. To all the people on YouTube as well.
So this is the end of the main story quest for Realm Reborn. You're gonna end after this. You get the credits. You get some cutscenes, and then you get the what's it called? The post game. In the post game, there's a lot of blue quests you can do now. So you can get more dungeons, more raids. You get the extreme raids. You get more. You get the after story, which is really good, by the way. Like, congrats, you've stopped Ultima Weapon, and you pushed the Ascians back, and the Empire back.
And then
Yeah, but they're still
congrats.
around.
And then congrats, Omega shows up.
No, that's until Stormblood. But Omega will be name dropped a few times during the post game, yeah. Let me just say this. The post game is gonna have something you will not expect from a Final Fantasy game that much, but it's gonna be a main point of contention.
Alright.
Regional politics.
Actually, there has been that in Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah. And now it's like, pretty much every faction has problems, because even though you've pushed the Empire back and things have been reclaimed and there's less threat looming, they're still around, so they're still going to cause problems if it's not as much, but you still have some rivals to deal with. But also some inner problems within the factions are going on that have just always been brewing, but now that the Project Arc was a success, there's now going to be other problems going on. Every scion wants to fix the problems in their own ways. You'll see.
I'm just happy to finally be at the end of Realm Reborn.
Well, yeah, this is pretty much the end of Realm Reborn, and you now go to in the post-game Realm Reborn. It's not called differently. It's called Realm Reborn. Oh no, it's called what's the story called for the post-game? 7 Astral Quests. Okay, no, Realm Reborn is the first part is called the 7 Umbral Era Quests, and then you go and after this is called the 7 Astral Era Quests. So this is the 7. Yeah. So you're gonna go into the 7 Astral Quests soon. Oh, woohoo! Yeah, it's gonna be fun because you're gonna find one of the more funnier bosses during the post game.
Ramu or someone else?
Do you want to be spoiled or you want to be surprised?
I'll be surprised.
Then I won't say a word. You'll see him.
He's probably really well known. But I also have seen one of the weapons of Final Fantasy VII. They don't. They look actually better than they used to.
Yeah. Okay, so first you have to do. So the first part of A Realm Awoken. So the first part of the post game, you will get one primal to deal with, a new one that you haven't seen yet. Then it's off to fight Leviathan. Then Ramu. Then Shiva. Then another surprise boss, and then another surprise boss, and then you're off to Heaven's Ward.
I'm kind of surprised to take. They want me to take on Shiva.
Yeah.
But I should do the Crystal Palace, right?
Yeah, the Crystal Tower, because you do need to finish that one, because that one is story demanded. It's originally a side story, but something that happens during the side quest story will take place during the post game, and you need to finish that. Trust me. So pretty much the moment you can, so pretty much when you're done with the story, just go to Mordona and then head east, because that's where the Crystal Tower storyline starts.
Should I do that first then?
Pretty much after you finish the main story, you go to Mordona, you head towards the eastern regions, because that's where a campsite is, and in that campsite, that's where the Crystal Tower storyline will go. By the way, that Crystal Tower storyline, that's with Sid.
It's probably not as painful as insane as it was in the actual game.
No, because you're playing with a lot of other players and you just follow them.
Because the original Crystal Tower, before they did the Pixel remasters, was not easy to get through.
No, pretty much it's a three-sectional massive raid story. The first part is the Labyrinth of the Ancient, then you get the actual Crystal Tower, which is not even that much of a maze. It's literally just go up to the next room, go up to the next room, fight a boss, go next to the next room, fight a boss, and then beat the final boss on top of the tower. And then you have the World of Darkness, and that's where you get some harder boss fights, like some actual mechanics where you have to pay attention, you have to know what you're doing. Like, let's just say this, most of the fight is self-explanatory. With the first two, they're pretty much self-explanatory boss fights. You just have to see what the others are doing. I believe there are sections where the three alliances, because they're three huge parties, which are called alliances, where they have to go specific ways. You need to know which letter you are to know which way you're going. Because you go the wrong way, one side will have not enough people, and then all sides will fail.
I'm starting the final one now.
Okay. You're gonna do the Praetorium? Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Of course, unless it doesn't get the tank and DPS I need. Not just DPS.
I'm gonna say right now you don't have to worry to be an actual tank in this one, because the fights go on fast, because it was originally a 4-people dungeon and they have doubled the numbers, but they have balanced it out that it goes pretty fast.
I heard about that. They did a lot of that because something to do with how the game was and programming.
Yeah.
The Praetorium. Oh, I actually see the other players here. Okay, what happened? I must have went the wrong way.
What up?
I must have went the wrong way. I got killed by a bunch of...
No, you went the right way. They just speedrun it, and you have to click the elevator button before you get hit again. Yeah, don't worry. This is what I mean with the Praetorium is rough.
I don't mind it. I just wondered what killed me.
Every enemy that they left on the floor.
Do we finally get to see Gaius without his helmet?
Nope. Not till late. Not till later expansion.
Do we know who he is, or is he just a random man in a random suit?
For now, he's a random man in a random suit. Don't worry, we do get confirmation of who the person in the armor was from the last game who invaded before Gaius. Let me say this. Gaius originally took over the country that's in the east of Eorzea. He took that one over and he built a giant wall. Before you say that's a Trump joke, no, that was already there before Trump. It's literally called Balzar's Wall, and what's his full name? Gaius von Balzar. So yes, but he's now part. But when the invasion failed with the calamity, he became the invading force, and someone else is now in the seat of that country in the east, which you will meet in Stormblood.
I am talking to Gaius like he is just there. Hello, Darth Vader, man.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, he's gonna go Super Saiyan.
He just suddenly sent a giant mech with a giant sword after us.
Yeah, that's the Colossus. That's the first boss. Gonna fight another boss later. I mean, you've seen him before, the guy in red armor.
Mm-hmm.
Nero, yeah, he's after this. And no, you won't kill him. He's gonna survive.
Well, that boss was easy.
As I said, this is pretty much how most of it goes. Even the fight against Ultimate Weapon is kind of underwhelming. Luckily, you're gonna get a harder version of it, which is not as hard. I mean,
I'm told Titan is the hardest.
Titan is pretty hard on Extreme, yes, but not the hardest. That's more a sense of taste. I'd say the hardest one, because Extreme Leviathan is also pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. Especially because it also has a mechanic where you fall off your dead. But I think the hardest one is Ramu.
Because lightning.
But more like the extreme version of Ramu has a really hard tank switching mechanic.
I love the music here.
Oh, yeah, it's really good music.
How it's so triumphant.
You're gonna hear it again during another Castrum dungeon.
We get Magitech armor.
Yeah. You get a section with the Magitech armor. But everyone will be dashing it, so you might not enjoy it as much, but...
Oh, the old suit, the old armor is here. The
Yeah.
one that you lost.
Yep.
Is it alive or something?
It is implied that some of the...
Heart it was given.
Yeah. It is implied that some machines might be able to develop souls. There's also going to be a story point in Storm with the Omega quest line.
Well, I'm kind of not surprised Omega would gain a heart. Or a soul, because it's Omega. They kind of already said in, where you meet him, that he already kind of had a heart.
I'm not going to say anything about Omega there. But that does get explored, like...
Great, I'm lost.
Oh, don't worry. When they get to the Nero boss fight, you teleport in, and then you're just... And then it's literally not that much to do anymore.
about it if you watch me. I don't mean to get lost. Ugh. Wait, Sid's father was Midas?
Yeah.
I remember him from the other game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that far in the other game, but I did see Midas.
Yep.
So when I do the stream next time, should I say post-game Reborn or to say Reborn is finally done?
Reborn post game, baby.
That is one big gun! No, that's a hammer!
That's a hammer. Yeah, it's Nero and his hammer. And I'm gonna say it right now, you're gonna see Nero again at the Crystal Tower.
I'm not surprised. You kill him then? No.
Nope. He's also Stormblood again. Let's just say if you read his text, you can see why he's going to be returning.
And suddenly the lights turn off, and when they come back on, he's gone.
Yep. He's gonna be around.
It's amazing how I've seen so much anime or movies that happens.
Like, I could see the dark this whole time. Here's an epic boss fight. The lights turn on. You have an epic boss fight. Oh no! Then lights turn off. He's gone. Where did he go? Wait, you could see in the dark, couldn't you? Yeah, but where did he go?
You know what's funny? In Christopher My Little Pony, the main villain actually vanished, and one of the characters go, "She's gone! Oh no, wait, she's over there." I love when they do stuff like that. Oh no, wait, she's over there. What does he mean? Oh, now it's finally voiced.
Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
As the armor, as my face or chin, clips through the armor.
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too fucking useful.
Thank you, Sid.
The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection lost much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters.
So Gaius doesn't really seem really evil. He just feels that the Beast Lords, or the Espers, or the Summons, Primals, are evil.
It's more like, okay, this is more slow with the Empire. The Empire pretty much cannot use magic at all. Like, anyone that's born from the Empire cannot use magic in any sense, so they have trouble using magic. That's why I have the Magitech things.
Fought ever to rid
They
yourself of
were
conflict,
pretty much
grow rich
in the past
through
oppressed and
conquest.
sent to the northern
When the dust
areas of the
battle
world where it's
settles,
freezing
it
cold.
is ever the
That's why they
strong
developed
who
magic tech,
dictate the fate.
and they decided that things like magic and that magic is can be still be okay, but something like the primal that's always been used against them
But a single
are
tap
bad
is all
because
to the
well they are
human.
bad.
That
Oh, and I love that he suddenly turned golden with a golden sword.
I told you it was going Super Saiyan.
only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
By the way, there's no dungeon anymore. It's now just the guy's boss fight, and you have a little bit of a walk before you open the door and you fight Ultimate Weapon, then you fight Ultimate Weapon, and then you fight one more boss after. Yeah, you fight Ultimate Weapon twice. You know, 2 phases,
It's only right that I should take your realm.
and then you fight one more boss, and then
To stop me.
it's over. You can already guess what the boss after Ultimate Weapon is.
Not Gaius.
No. Guy's the one operating Ultimate Weapon. It's La Brea. He's the fight after Ultimate Weapon. The Ultimate Weapon is considered the final boss of the game, though. I'm not joking. Ultimate Weapon is considered the actual final boss of the game. And, the fight against La Brea is considered a boss fight, a short boss fight of its own. After that, you get the full ending, you save everything you need to save, and it's like, yay, but there are still problems around, right?
Yeah, you can't go. You have to do. You have to get to level 60 before you can do Heaven's Ward.
No, you have to be level... Heaven's Ward is at level 50. Pretty much you have to only finish the post-game story. So the shortest route is doing the Crystal Tower and then doing all the post-game story and you're done. You can already do the... You can also do the extremes and some side quests you can do. And the Hildebrand storyline. I just said doing the Hildebrand storyline because it's hilarious. But Heaven's Ward has a good setup. Don't worry.
Your strength is most impressive. Such power.
Hell, well, he just did a Darth Vader line. Your strength is most impressive.
Yet, you lack the resolve to
Yes, Team Death still has his moment with us. Join me because you have the power to rule over everything. Why are you not going with me?
I will not go with a guy that looks like Darth Vader or Gomez.
But most of the Empire looks like that. Most of the commanders look like that.
Hello, Ultimate Weapon.
There he is. Time to fight.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Hello, bread man.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec fail to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima.
So he's gonna use Ultima spell on us?
I sought the life force
Well,
of the primals for no
not
other
Gaius,
reason but to quicken the core.
but
For
La
the
Brea is gonna force
the
that.
Ultima weapon lies within
The
its now
Ultima magic
beating
is
heart.
powerful.
It's based off the Type 0 Ultima, which pretty much is the equivalent of a nuke.
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Everything is on fire.
This is the actual boss. This version of the boss fight is literally what's gonna be the extreme version, but with new mechanics.
Devastation. This was not my intention.
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Ooh, I love the music.
Oh yeah, the games. Every boss fight that gets in every raid boss fight gets very good music. And you only get better.
The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Is Gaius dead now?
Yes.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting him to come back, but nope.
He does technically come back in later expansions, but you know, it's not him. It's just memories.
Pathetic.
Mm.
You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
And it's over. The raid is over.
Oh, you beat La Habrea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're now in cutscene mode. You're now gonna say Fankret.
Make thee a blade of light.
Oh, it's the beginning where he ran at me and I swiped at him.
Yeah, that was a prophecy. This is the realm of the crystal. That's where all the souls go. Oh, and I'm gonna say something. Even though it looks like you're gonna kill him for good, he's not dead.
Why would
He comes
be?
back. Basically, the only thing you're doing is banishing him from Thancred's body, but he's gonna be back.
You mean Breadman will be back?
Yeah, La Brea will be back. And then you get... And in the post-game, you get to meet the whole Organization 14, as I call them. I'm not joking. You get to see the whole Organization 14, because it's 14 Asians.
Are they all evil or are they just not?
How would I say this? You know how the Organization 13 in Kingdom Hearts, all of them had their own goals, even though they worked together for the similar goals, but they all had different ways of approaching it, and some were betraying others?
Yeah.
Yeah, same deal here. That shit is gonna be happening.
Oh no, Kingdom Hearts is lying! Wow. They did that, wow.
Yep. You stabbed him with a blade of light from Hydaelyn.
And then everyone charged after him as light.
This is a kind of a corny moment, but later it gets less. Pretty much, the game won't be as corny in the future. There's still gonna be corny moments, but the writing gets significantly increased in Heaven's Ward.
I'm happy about that.
Maybe let's say this. You might want to do the Dark Knight storyline when you get to it, when you can unlock it, even though you have to start level 30, because the writer who does all the Dark Knight story from Heaven's Ward to Stormblood becomes the main writer for Shadowbringers.
I'm not surprised.
And I will say right now, the Dark Knight story is not like you're edgy, your darkness, you need to control the darkness needs to be controlled, and no, it actually is it's actually really smart written.
We get saved by our magic deck armor.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaius is gonna die by explosions.
Yep.
And so my conquest ends, Sid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world, In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Heidelin. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Yay! Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with him!
Thank the 12!
Thank Heidelin. Welcome home.
And that poor Magitech armor has been through so much. That poor Magitech armor, it's been through everything.
Yep.
And it's still working.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Oh!
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Oh, credits!
Though the crystal that
Yep.
bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even
Enjoy
if
the credits.
we know that he is
Also,
not
if
alone.
they no longer show
Found
any
essence.
screenshots or any things, you can just skip ahead to the next cutscene.
Their god may be unknown to us.
I wrote to see everything.
Their zeal is
Okay,
unquestionable.
have fun.
Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat.
Do all expansions have credits at the end?
Yep.
I like that. It makes it feel more like a Final Fantasy game.
Pretty much every... There's gonna be, from now on, when you start the next... There's gonna be ending credits for even a post-game. And there's gonna be starting...
For now,
and there's
we
gonna be
must
starting
savor
credits
what
for the next
peace we have won.
expansion.
However ephemeral,
ESO kind of does that, but
Do
they
you
do it
see,
as, they do it in cinematics.
our first step
Yeah.
towards realizing the dream for which you gave
And
your
I noticed
life.
that WoW is trying to steal the idea from both games. WoW is trying to become Final Fantasy Online. Good luck with that.
Don't get me wrong, WoW still has some better aspects than Final Fantasy XIV Online. Like, there are still some things WoW does better. But Final Fantasy XIV Online is such a pleasanter experience that it's just way better. Like, I'm not gonna diss Final Fantasy XIV Online, but let's be honest here, some of how big the zones are, they don't feel as grand as something like WoW does.
Well,
But at the same time,
they probably used to be grand before the Cataclysm.
yeah, they just to put less load on the games. This is pretty much Realm Reborn zones are very small because they had to spread them out more so that the zones have better loading. But Heaven's Ward, pretty much each zone is not an extension of, let's say, oh, it's Middle Shroud, it's North Shroud, it's East Shroud. They're like, it's the same area pretty much, but just further away. No, every area is unique in its design.
It sounds like they're going back to redo the old game too.
While hordes of beastmen
Slightly.
claw at our gates.
They're also working on Stormblood still has a bit of the sameness sometimes. Sometimes, not always. That's because of how big the eastern country is.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
But Heaven's Ward, pretty much
So
all
long
the
as
zones
our
are
champion
100%
stands
unique.
fast, for there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye.
I might
to the
just say
suffering
that
of our allies.
Realm Reborn is ended,
No
and
nation
didn't
stands
say
alone.
Stormblood
One
will
should
start
fall,
when
so shall
the
we all.
I see the
Eorzea
opening
is our
scene for
shared
it, right?
home. For
Well,
any
Heaven's
one of
Ward
us
is
to
first.
know peace,
Am I right?
so too
No.
must our
Stormblood
neighbor.
is the second expansion.
Heaven's Ward, I mean, where I
Just
see an
as
opening
we
scene for
join
it.
in solidarity
Yeah.
before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth.
Do I
Trust me,
talk?
when you hear the Heaven's Ward theme when you come in, it's like, oh, this is different. Trust me, Heaven's Ward will be set up in such a way
Change
you're
will not
like,
come
but
overnight.
that just all happened.
Yet I foresee a day,
Holy shit!
not so
You get to
very
see the
far from
cinematic
now,
too?
when the lines that divide our
You
lands
might have to watch that
fade.
yourself, the actual
And all of
cinematic
Eorzea is one.
in the menu. But you do get the opening, and you will hear the dragon song, the dragon song,
5
which
years
is-
since
which is the
the
theme of Heaven's
advent
Ward.
of the 7th Umbral era. No victory, however sweet,
But
can
you only
wash
get
away our
parts of the
bitter
dragon
sorrows.
song
No
theme
triumph
because
can reclaim
guess what?
those
The
lost.
whole dragon song, the full version, has spoilers.
Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
So you have Heaven's Ward, then you have Stormblood, then you have Shadowbringers, and then you have
United.
Endwalker.
As the warriors of light united
And
in
Walker's
yeah,
the
it-
recent one, right?
Yeah, that's the
Now is the
newest one that
time
came out
for us to rise
end last
as
year.
one, bearing
have they
all of
announced another one
Eorzea
yet?
on our shoulders.
Not yet. They're
5
still
years
working on the
ago,
post game.
Eorzea Eorzea bore
They said
witness to
there's
the
gonna be
end
another
of
expansion
the
after
sixth
Endwalker.
astral
Endwalker is
era.
just the end of
The seventh umbral era draws to a
the Hydaelyn
close.
versus
Yet we
Zodiac
come
arc.
together not to
And we're
glory
like, who's
in
the
its
Zodiac?
end, but to mark a
I
new
haven't heard of them
beginning.
before. It's like, yeah, you haven't, but you'll hear about him soon. He's mentioned in the post game.
Let it be writ that on this
But if you think logically, you know who Zodiac is.
Eorzea ushered in a new era.
He just sounds like another empire emperor.
No, it's not the Emperor. You do get to meet the. By the way, you're wondering why the Empire is not actively trying to invade you and why they're having to use these special weapons and such. That actually has a little more reason. It's very simple. The reason the Empire was not bothering you as much is not because they wanted to, after the meteor thing, is because there's a civil war going on in the Empire at this moment.
And now, the full credits.
Yeah. So, what did you think of Realm Reborn?
It was good. I would say the story got better later on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say when we post this on YouTube, Realm Reborn complete.
Mm-hmm.
Eon, what did you think? If you're still there.
I'm here, but I wasn't ready. I'm kind of making dinner and something else.
Oh, it's the music to the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
That cutscene, people love it.
Mm-hmm.
This just feels like a Final Fantasy ending.
Yeah, it's an actual Final Fantasy ending, but the story doesn't end. Like, you'd think it would be over because you defeated the Ascian that got Ultimate Weapon and you defeated the Empire's main force in Eorzea, but no, because the Empire's still around. The eastern section of Eorzea is still occupied by the Empire. There's still inner conflict. There's still Ishgard, which is the northern region that doesn't want to deal with anything, which is what you're doing Heaven's Ward. And then we have whatever the remaining Asians are up to.
You ever run into Odin?
Yes, Odin is a storyline. Ironically, he does not have an extreme boss fight yet, and will probably never have.
Of course, he could one-shot you probably.
Yeah, he has Sunset Sukum, but that's a DPS check. That's the final DPS check. Pretty much at that point, it's just hit him hard and hit him fast. Pretty much Odin is the first boss fight where you have to pay attention to the environments the most, because there's going to be attacks flying from everywhere and you have to just learn how to dodge correctly.
Okay, my thoughts on Reborn. You can tell that they tried very hard to do a good game, but they didn't have a lot of budget and they only had what they could have at the moment. It went through probably a lot of issues trying to prove to Square Enix they could do it. After what happened with the original, it wouldn't surprise me if they had to basically twist some arms in the higher ups to prove to them they could do it.
Yep.
And this is Japan. That's very hard to do. I will say the worst thing about Reborn is that it's very that it is a slog, yes. It didn't need to be a slog.
As I said, the future expansion, even though they only have 10 levels to do their story, they do it much better than Realm Reborn.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. If people would have told me this would be the only way how you'd be able to play the game, and it would just be this the entire time, I wouldn't have played it again.
But not only, this is literally, it's only uphill from here. Stormblood has a bit of a dip sometimes, but it still keeps you engaged. But trust me, when you're gonna enter the post game, and now the world and story is gonna get really interesting.
Heaven's Sword is about the dragons, right?
Heaven's Ward is about the Dragon's War, yes. the Dragon Song War. But you just know that Ishgard is a holy city that worships a certain goddess and has a whole system and doesn't like outsiders. And you probably already know that the dragons are at war with them, and that some people that support the dragons are called the heretics. Heretic, heretic, heretic. Gee, I wonder where that's gonna go. And you're gonna be dealing with the heretics for a bit during the post game.
Is that why the Inquisitor was kind of a heretic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole conspiracy with that. Like, people... That's because the... I have to explain, no. Ishgard is divided between the vault, which is pretty much the church, and the four houses. The four noble houses that rule. You helped one of the houses, and it turns out that three other houses... I said three.
Yeah, three other houses.
Also want to rule, and most of them are sort of buddy-buddy, but there's one that's just the one who was dealing with the heretic. It was trying to frame out for being a heretic, has been kind of a jerk. But pretty much most of the houses can see to eye the members of it, but certain members also clash, and certain members are also part of the Knights of Heaven's Ward. Yeah, roll title, which is pretty much the holy knights of the Archbishop. You could say they're knights of a round table. So yeah.
What's with all these names?
because there's a lot of people that worked on this, and they want to credit also the original dev of 1.0, and there's also a lot of localization teams.
Oh, these credits are long.
Told you. Pretty much, as I said, pretty much when there's only text on screen, you should, and you're sure that and the song has changed, that there's no other pictures gonna appear. Skip ahead. Like, this is full-fledged Final Fantasy credits.
Time for go to bed!
What?
Hollow and I made a joke when the crystal speaks to you. Time to go to bed!
Oh, you mean Heidelin?
Yeah, every time you pass out, we always go, time to go to bed! In a random area?
The echo effect was gonna be less in the future. Like, it's story, but it barely happens. Like, it only happened 3 times through the story.
Also, the crystal is dark and evil looking.
Oh, no. That's not Heidelin.
What is it?
So wait, what did you see? You saw a dark crystal, right?
Yeah. And then I heard a dragon growling.
Yeah, that's Bahamut. That's to indicate the coil of Bahamut is open.
Where is it coming from?
I don't have to do that, do I?
It's optional right now. Though, if you do it later in expansion, the story doesn't make much sense anymore because... But yeah. But yeah, fuck it. But yeah. But the dark crystal you saw, that's not Heidelin.
That's someone else, yes.
That's Zodiark.
Oh, that's Zodiark?
Yep. You thought Zodiark was a person. No, Zodiark is Heidelin's counterpart.
And now I see all the people in cloaks.
Yeah, Organization 14, the Asians. Now you see why I'm calling the Organization 14, even though they're called the Asians, but I call them Organization 14 because it's 14 Asians. And they, pretty much with the... It's kind of weird what they're trying to do. To explain what the Asians are trying to do, they're trying to create as much chaos and war in the realm so that Zodiark will fully awaken. So that their god could return, Zodiark. And Heidelin is light, and she's awake, and she sends her words of light to, of course, fight for peace. But one fact, the Ashes don't officially really care as much as to stopping you. Because in the post game, you get to meet the leader of the Asians, because La Habrea is just a member. That's right. He's just a member. The actual leader will be speaking with you soon.
And I just saw, a realm reborn is now light and there always shall be darkness.
Yep. Which is funny what's good because of what happens during Shadowbringers.
Now I can finally turn this in and get my Magitech armor.
Oh, you want to ride that right away because the music that plays, it has different mount music.
It's the music from Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, it's Terra's. It's the overworld theme. People call it Terra's theme, but I call the overworld theme.
Flying unlocked.
Yep, now you can also fly. Though in Heaven's Ward you will just fly. You can only learn to fly when you have all the Aether currents done in each map. But the last story quest of the area will always unlock the last Aether current. So you can never finish. You can never fly before the story is done.
I'm going to unlock the Bahamut thing because it looks like I can do that.
Yeah, you can. That's in the Waking Sands, I believe.
But I ain't doing it.
No, you can unlock the Turn of Bahamut. The Coil of Bahamut. The Binding Coil of Bahamut.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream after I show what the mount look does, and then change it to post game when I start up again.
So which storyline are you gonna do first? The Crystal Tower, Hildebrand?
What do you think I should do?
For story, I think you should, for the more interesting story and lore, you should do the Crystal Tower one. If you just want to see Gilgamesh and stupid adventures, it's still a bit long, but it has a long story and it's hilarious. You should do the Hildebrand story quests. Because
more because I want to hear the bridge battle music.
Yeah, then you need to start the Hildebrand story quest. Which pretty much starts with you finding Nashu and having to find her master, which is Hildebrand. But Hildebrand was already in Realm Reborn 1, but in the end he was flung into space and didn't come back till now.
How did he get flung into space? Oh, they're talking about the guy who transported everyone. Here's his staff right here.
Oh yeah, him. What's his face? Louis Sois.
I was wondering what happened to him.
That's explained in the Binding Coil of Bahamut. What exactly happened to him? You know the twins, even though they're now split apart, or
Oh,
you know
that's
Alphino
him.
and Alice.
That's
Yeah, they're
him.
the grandkids. Yeah, those were the grandkids. No, that's his grandkids. That's not him. That's his grandkids.
Alright, everyone, I'm going to show you what this mount looks like, and then I'm going to quit for now and do more later. Can the chocobo fly yet, or do I have to get the black chocobo?
No, every mount can fly now. Even if you get a new one, it can fly instantly. There's no restriction. You don't need the black chocobo. You do get the black chocobo eventually. You don't have to breed for it. You get a black chocobo mount, but it's just cosmetic.
Yeah, it's the starting theme to Final Fantasy VI.
Yep. You like that, don't you?
Well, that's the biggest reason to play Final Fantasy VI, is to hear that music.
Dancing Mad is in Stormblood, by the way, if you want to know.
And there we go, Lunar Whale.
The what?
I got the Lunar Whale. Alright guys, Reborn is over with. I'll come back when I'm done having dinner.